You've got brushes, you've got watercolors, and you've got some oil pastels or crayons. So come join me for this warm and cool colored heart right after this. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Artsy Rose's channel, and on here I'll be teaching you all different kinds of things. But the most important thing to remember is that you are your own special artist, and how you choose to do something doesn't have to be anything like anybody else's. I'm just here for the guidance and to offer you some different insights in teaching and how to use different supplies and how to maybe draw in a different way or technique. So I am so excited to spend some time with you, and I, of course, cannot wait to get started. But first, go ahead and gather up all your supplies. You'll need something to draw with, such as a pencil, an eraser if you have one. I do love to use a Sharpie or a marker for tracing my pencil lines, and then whatever you have to fill in with color. That could be markers, crayons, colored pencils, permanent markers, gel pens, paints, oil pastels, whatever it may be that you have. And of course, we'll use different supplies for different projects, but if you don't have something that I'm using, use what you have. Make it work, right? And remember, there are no mistakes, there are only happy accidents, said somebody famous a long time ago. So no stressing. If you have oopsies, you can always change it and turn it into something else. You guys take a deep breath and, of course, gather those supplies, maybe grab a drink and a snack, and let's get started. All right, guys, I've got oil pastels or crayons work just fine. They're both waxy. I've got some very used watercolors. These are Crayola watercolors, and then some different size brushes. It's always good to have a few different size brushes. And then, of course, I've got a water cup for cleaning my brushes. You may want a napkin as well, just to have one close by. I always keep a whole roll of them in my studio here. And just to help you, I will be switching angles on my camera, so that way you guys can have a few different things to look at. Are they not so sweet? Okay, so I have a sheet of watercolor paper that's definitely going to be best for this project. But if you don't have watercolor paper, you could always just use some thicker paper that you do have, okay? And mine's taped up here, obviously, so that I don't have to hold on to it while we paint. Yours will probably be flat, and that's fine. You may want to start out with a pencil, but I'm going to go ahead and dive right into the oil pastels. Now, there are two different color families that you're probably aware of, but just in case you're not, in case this is a new concept for you, there are the warm colors, yellow, orange, and red. And then there are the cool colors, and that would be your blue, purple, and green, right? So these are your cool colors, and these are your warm colors. Warm colors make us think of fire and sunshine, and cool colors make us think of maybe like nature, right? And maybe winter. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna choose one color set to be in the background, one color set to be in the foreground. Hearts are a little tricky to draw, but you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. No art ever has to be perfect. Now, I am going to do, I'm splitting up all my colors right now. So I'm doing a warms in a pile, cools in a pile. I'm gonna go ahead and throw pink in a pile, and then we'll leave all the neutrals out. Okay, so I'm thinking, I mean, it kind of makes sense to do like warm colors for the heart, don't you think? I think so. So I'm gonna do a pink heart, and I'm gonna draw it rather large, just like so. And it's probably a little wonky because it's actually very tricky to draw from the side of something instead of from the front of something, just saying. And I am putting an extra thick line on this, and I am pushing extra hard on this to make sure that I've got a great thick outline, just like so. Okay, there we go. Ta-da. Okay, so now this is where it's going to get interesting, okay? I am going to divide my heart into sections, and then that dividing line is going to go clear through to the background. Oh, these babies. They just keep thinking that they're hearing something and they have to go run and check on things. They're so cute. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna, like I said, draw division lines just like so. So I'm obviously gonna divide my heart with the warm colors, but then I want that line to continue going through to the background with the cooler color, okay? So again, we might have a line here, and then I can take a cool color and divide on the background. And then we might have a line here, and then I'll take a cool color, maybe lime green, like so. And then I will take another warm color. What's this one? Yellowy orange. Oh, maybe we do this one. This is red. There we go. And then again, like I said, cool color in the background, right? And we just continue this on and on until we get our heart divided as much as we want it. Okay, this is a yellowy orange. Let's see, we don't have a regular blue, do we? Definitely got to use a regular blue. Okay, so this is so fabulous. We have a warm colors here, cooler colors there. So now what I'm going to do to kind of stick with the fun going on here, I'm going to use my oil pastel, but guys, I don't want to like overuse, right? Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of the heart with kind of this zigzag coloring like that. What's next? The reddish orange? I think so. There we go. Oh, there they go again. They thought they heard something. They took off running. So funny. There we go. And I'm really trying to add a little muscle in there, guys, so that way it looks, you know, extra bold. Okay, so fun. All right, then I can use some colors in my background, kind of same concept. There we go. And this section down here. Okay. Noisy jewelry today. Noisy, noisy. And then this color is just so pretty. It almost has a little bit of a warm feel to it. It's kind of like a magenta, huh? Like a purple and a pink mixed, or a purple and a red mixed. Go. All right, and then what? We got some lime going on over here. There we go. There we go. And then some blue. Oh, we gotta do lime over here too, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, and then some blue. Awesome sauce. And blue will be here as well, I think. Why not? And again, I don't want to do all oil pastel because then I can't have any fun with the paint, right? And then our last color is going to be this deep purple. There we go. Okay. And then a little deep purple just right there. Oh, so cute. Okay. Now we're going to get this water cup up here. And we're going to get, oh, I don't know. It's not too big, it's not too small, kind of flattish brush, okay? Here we go, they're on the move again, my friends. So funny. Okay, so we've got our warm colors in the center, cool colors in the background. We've got our dry watercolor paints, and in order to activate them, we have to dip in the water and then we can brush it on, okay? The more water and the less paint, your color's gonna be brighter. Lighter. And then the more paint, less water, your colors are gonna be darker or brighter, or more vibrant, or however you wanna think about it, okay? And I'll show you what I mean by that. So, I gotta get my brush wet, and if I'm gonna do if I want my red to look kind of light, I gotta have a wet brush and just a little bit of paint, and then my color is gonna look lighter, just like so, right? Okay, but if I want, you guys can't even see that because it's so bright in here. If I want this to look a little bit darker, then I have to really rub my brush and really like get that paint on there. See, now you can see what's going on, okay? And like I said earlier, the most awesome thing about oil pastels or crayons is they are going to resist that paint that we're putting on top, okay? So it's gonna push away the paint. And the paint is only gonna go on the paper that's just totally, just paper, no oil pastels, okay? Next I might do, I don't know, maybe we want some orange. I will say Crayola orange is not always super vibrant, but it's pretty bright, I guess. Rub, rub, rub. Sweep that on. There we go. Rub, rub, rub. Sweep that on. There we go. Now I could do some yellow. Now with my particular watercolors, I only have 3 warm colors. I only have yellow and orange and red, okay? So I am not able to have all those kind of in-between light colors like yellow orange or red orange, kind of like I did on the oil pastels. So I'm probably just going to do that, and then I'll do red again, and we'll rub that in. Okay, back and forth, back and forth. Notice that it's nice, long brush strokes, back and forth, oil pastel to oil pastel. And then we also have this up here. Here we go, like so. Awesome. You can even kind of have fun with it right there towards the center and make it look a little bit darker like so, okay? Then throw some orange on there as well to finish it out. Ta-da! So the inside of our heart is all the warm colors, and the outside of our heart is all the cool colors. Now the bright light coming in the window is kind of hurting us a little bit there, but very pretty. And of course, if I wanted my yellow to be more vibrant, I could definitely really rub, like rub, 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 as much as I could, get lots of yellow on there, and we can make that definitely stand out a little bit more than what it does. okay? And then in the background, same concepts. I could put some green where my purple is. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of got a Hulk vibe there, green and purple. There we go. And then of course I've got to do some green across, just a little tiny bit. It's gonna be able to go on there. Go. And then let's see, what else do we have? We have purple. So rub, 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 rub. You can get some purple down here. And remember, the more color you get on your brush, the darker your paint's gonna look, and the less color you have on your brush, the lighter your paint is gonna look. I am purposefully putting some paint up here because oil pastels sometimes leave some little bitty white spots. So that's a way to kind of fill those in without having to color them in, right? Just paint them in. Okay, and then we've got to do purple on the opposite side while it's in our brush. Awesome sauce. Okay. Okay, I kind of got that on a little thick, but that's okay. You can use a paper towel and sort of dab that extra paint off and it works just fine. And blue here. So let's do blue. Do that here. There we go. So pretty. You could even blend some of these watercolors together to make your own color. For example, I could blend blue and green, make a turquoise. I could blend blue and purple and make an indigo. And I feel like those colors would be considered cool colors as well because we used pool colors to make them, right? The other part of the blue would be over here and we wouldn't actually, I think I oopsied that color in there, didn't I? Oh well. So maybe right here, we could do like a little bit of green in here. And then I could do a little bit of blue in there. Now we've got like our own turquoise. That's fabulous. Okay, so a little smidge of green on here. There we go. Fabulous. And then a little smidge of blue. Just like so. So we mix that blue and green and now we make our own little turquoise. Fabulous. So a quick recap. We know that the warm colors are going to be yellow, red, and orange. We know that the cool colors are going to be blues, greens, and purples. These are color families. This is a real thing. And it just looks so fun and interesting and just a little different than your typical heart design and your typical watercolor painting, right? So you do a little combo there together with the oil pastels and the watercolors. The oil pastels resist or push away the watercolor paint. It's so fabulous. So this, my friends, is a very fabulous, fun, little lovely painting that we did that you could keep for yourself and put on display, or you could give to somebody you love and maybe write a special message on the back and of course sign your name. I hope that you guys had such a great time creating with me. I enjoyed creating with you. And remember, always be kind. It's not only good for your heart, but it's good for others' hearts. And I hope that you have a great day, a great week, a great month, and a great year, right? Thanks guys so much for hanging out. Hey again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do that, and definitely turn on the bell notifications so that you know whenever I upload a new video. And please share whatever videos you love with the people you care about. So I'm definitely trying to build up my YouTube channel and appreciate all the support that you can give. Leave me comments down below and let me know what you thought of the project, or if you have any future project ideas. I would love to hear that. Have a great day.